The long-anticipated reopening of Harmony House marked another step, recently welcoming Bishop William Byrne, dozens of volunteers and supporters for a Mass and house blessing, asking for prayers to sanctify the home and place of refuge for peace for its residents. Bishop William Byrne called Harmony House a work of God. Kathy Harrington has our story.
This is a mission built on love.
Harmony House, a home for the terminally ill who have no family or support or the means for care in their final days, was the mission of founder Ruth Willimane. The longtime teacher spent her retirement years faithfully visiting homebound people and those in nursing homes.
It's a beautiful day to think of her and to remember her vision.
Willimane set out to create a place where no one would die alone. On this beautiful spring day, dozens of people gathered for a Mass and house blessing by Bishop William Byrne at the soon-to-open Harmony House on View Street in Chicopee.
This blessing would have been very important to her to have Bishop come and consecrate this place for all the people that will come in the future and meet God here, meet Him on the way to heaven.
Fittingly, the gospel of the day was from John, familiar as it's often used in funeral masses.
Jesus said to His disciples, "Do not let your hearts be troubled. You have faith in God, have faith also in me. In my Father's house there are many dwelling places. If there were not, would I have told you that I'm going to prepare a place for you?"
The newly renovated house has room for 5 residents. Volunteers who helped transform this once foreclosed property were on hand for the Mass.
We're so fortunate to have so many different people from the community here. We first had all of our core key volunteers here because they work so hard all the time. So it was a real celebration of them.
It's been a journey of 17 years that included thousands of hours raising money, a humble beginning in a temporary home that could only care for 2 people at a time, finding this property, delays due to legal battles and COVID-19, gutting this building, adding on, and building an army of volunteers to make it operational.
It was a dream, but somebody dared to dream. Somebody dared to dream, and then because of God's love and their faith and this wonderful woman's passion, look at us now.
Strengthened by faith that God would answer her prayers, Willimane continued her ministry with her visits.
Ruth had just such a heart for giving and for spending time with those who are sick or dying. That was her routine, was to just accompany people. Exactly what Harmony House wants to do is to accompany people on that journey, however long or short it is.
And believing in the sanctity of life from conception to natural death means keeping the residents as comfortable as possible.
To care for those who are dying with dignity, with love and compassion, it speaks to the value of human life, that God's in charge and we let people pass with dignity, but with care and compassion.
We don't charge people to come and stay at the Harmony House. Our mission is to serve those that need us. Most of the time that means they don't have the financial resources to hire privately, and so they come here.
Harmony House calls them angels, the people who do all the chores around the house, including the landscaping. They're volunteers, and they're what makes this house feel like home.
Volunteer Fran Moran was inspired by Ruth Willimane.
I got involved with the Harmony House after my husband passed away from cancer back in 2016.
A hospice nurse, Moran took a leave of absence to care for him at home.
It's just an overwhelming task to be a caregiver. It's 24 hours, and I just want to be able to do something that'll make a difference for some of these people who have really no caregivers or who need extra support.
Volunteers are still needed at Harmony House. Moran says medical skills are not needed.
Just to sit with someone and be able to provide a listening ear, to be compassionate, or just to do something in the kitchen, or to help make beds, or just do something and be with individuals who might just need a friend and someone to talk to.
Ruth Willimane wanted Harmony House to be a place of love, security, and a place to call home, greeting each new resident with, "Welcome home." I'm Kathy Harrington for Reel to Reel.
we did.